It's your favourite football show, the J1 League Goal Zone. Just like you, we can't stay away from the beautiful game, so let's get right down to business as we bring you all of the highlights in the next 30 minutes. A few days of rest and each team was back at it once more. The Marinos kicked off round 8 at home against Cerezo. The leaders Kawasaki also at home to welcome Sagan, and Nagoya headed east to play Shona. Third place Cerezo went into this match in excellent form, having picked up 13 points from the last 15 available. They travelled to Yokohama, where the Marinos hadn't yet lost this season. A tight affair on the cards then, between two strong sides. Here's Shazad Haq.
Just behind him, and he's not able to get that on target. First chance has fallen to Yokohama. Now Matsuda. Oh, that header just over from Toyokawa. For a look at some point. That's a good ball in. Oh, and that would have been great, but they make no mistake there. The flag has gone up for offside though. Matsuda had the touch on. It was from his twin brother. Hit the post, and then Toyokawa followed up as every striker should. But that is why the flag went up. Riki Matsuda was offside. Fails to connect with that. They all hesitated, and that's a good opportunity for Takano. Maeda! And he's blasted that over from just about 6 yards out. Oh, the keeper saw it late, scrambled it clear. No one touched it, by the way. Takaoka doing enough. Cerezo managed to keep a clean sheet in the last 3 matches. Can they make it 4? Hanging on a little bit at the moment. The header was blocked. Another shot gone. He's forced it in. Ado Onaiwu. A late goal here for Yokohama F. Marinos. And it could prove to be the winner for Ado Onaiwu. Well, they just failed to clear their lines. The pressure has been wrapped up by Yokohama F. Marinos. Shot after shot there. And finally, it's only their second or third shot on target tonight. And he's squeezed it in, Ado Onaiwu. This is surely going to be it now. Thiago Martins will get there first. This should be okay. Referee has seen enough. And it is a huge win for Yokohama F. Marinos, not on this scoreline. The final score here at the Nissan Stadium with Yokohama F. Marinos 1, Cerezo Osaka 0.
We have to be patient, when teams, sit back and we have to be the ones that are always making the play. It's not easy, but, I think today from the 95 minutes we played, we played our football and we were patient, as I said, disciplined, and we got the reward. It's been a long time, since we've beaten them. So, very happy for the players and very happy for our supporters. And, again, it's always good playing at home. We wish we could have all our supporters here and hopefully soon. But it's a good reward for them and for the players.
Two struggling sides locked horns in Ibaraki, both clubs having picked up just one win so far. The Antlers were on a string of 3 losses, while Kashiwa had only 1 point from their last 5 games. Not many highlights for us to show you in the first half. In 3 minutes of time added on for stoppages, Everaldo had the best effort of the game, some silky skills, but the shot not quite good enough. It took just over an hour for the first goal to arrive. A super ball from Juan Alano finding Ayase Ueda, who rounds the goalkeeper and puts the Antlers 1 up. But only 2 minutes later, and Kashiwa were back on level terms. Hayato Nakama picking up the ball from the right-hand side and just getting there before the goalkeeper. 11 minutes later, and they had a super chance to go ahead. Isaka's first effort charged down, then well saved by Yuya Aoki, and eventually the Antlers clear this one off the line. 2 minutes later, and Kashiwa were at it again. Ippei Shinozuka with the cross. Isaka gets his head to the ball, but saved by the goalkeeper. With 2 minutes left, the Antlers found the winner. Courtesy of 2 deflections, Ryohei Shirazaki grabs all 3 points for the home team. Consadole Sapporo may have ended a 4-match winless run last time out, but a trip to the capital would always prove a tough challenge, with the hosts Tokyo coming off the back of breaking Nagoya's perfect run. Shazad Haq with your commentary once again.
There's a foul there. What action will be taken? Is it last man? It's a red card. Well, there was always a fear of that. And real problems now. Did he need to do it? Tsuyoshi Watanabe has been given red. I think this might get changed. Let's have another look at this. It was late. It was clumsy, but he knew what he was doing. It is a foul. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Injured. There's almost a chance there. Right at the end of the first half, it's Tokyo. Oh, that's not far away at all. That's a great chance for the skipper, Morishige. He'll be annoyed by that. Oliveira on his own. Doing well. Oh, Kim Min-tae. Will that be a red card? It's only going to be a yellow. Wow. I tell you what, why isn't that a red card? He hasn't made a call. Kim Min-tae. It is going to be a red card. It's a straight red. To be honest, they get the goal off the free kick. Oh, that's great work. Diego Oliveira punished us twice now, Sapporo. First with the sending off of Kim Min-tae, and then with the goal. He was the one who got fouled, and he was threatening earlier. He should have got through anyway. Oh, there will be a check, but I think he's okay. I think he's fine. He reacted well to that. Lovely cushioned header. Great reaction. Nakamura with the header. Oliveira with the finish. You're always taking a chance when you're flicking that across, and that is going to hurt Sapporo. Oh, he did well here. Oliveira, he looks around. He needs to get the shot away, and he does get fouled. It's gone from bad to worse from Sapporo. They're going to get the penalty. I think they want more. They're going to get more. All started from Lucas's rather needless giveaway of the ball. Adelton pumped it forward. He took a bit of a punt there, didn't he? Oliveira. Rather dramatic fall from him, Miyazawa. A lot of a stutter on the ball, isn't it? Makes no mistake. And Oliveira continues what's been a decent start to this season. 4 goals. Sorry, 5 goals now in 8 games. Long stutter here. He gave the eyes, didn't he? With Jorginho in there from Chelsea. You've seen those go wrong as well from time to time. Yeah, certainly Fox, Takanori Sugeno there. Passed up by Tanaka. This should be smashed in. They have got it in. Did it come off Anderson? Fukumori absolutely hammered that. Or rather, Daiki Suga did. Now we'll have to see if there's any chance of offside. Smashed it. No, it's clearly not offside. And it has actually come off Anderson. He will claim the goal. Yeah, it wasn't on target, was it? You've got a knee on it. That will make this fascinating last 10 minutes or so, at least going to be another 10 minutes. Good play. Oh, that's a great shot. Great save as well from Kodama. And that is it. It is a very good win. It is quite a strange match, this one. An entertaining match in the end. It took a while to get going. Final score, FC Tokyo 2, Hokkaido Consadole Sapporo 1.
A battle of the irresistible force against the immovable object. Champions Kawasaki had racked up 21 goals, while Sagan had only conceded 1 in their solitary loss of the season. So, which one of these two would come out on top? The first attempt fell to Kawasaki in the 7th minute. Yasuto Wakizaka playing in Yu Kobayashi, but he was denied by the goalkeeper. Midway through the first half, Kawasaki could count themselves very unlucky not to open the scoring. Ao Tanaka's shot blocked on the line, but big suspicions of handball that the referee wasn't interested in. Kawasaki had 2 further chances late in the first half. First of all, Damiao dragged his shot wide. And when he was presented with another goal-scoring opportunity a minute later, the defender got the better of him. Damiao continued to cause trouble in the second half, enough for Masuya Tashiro to be shown a red card. And in the 65th minute, Kawasaki's pressure paid off. Daya Tono perhaps fortunate to get a second bite of the cherry, and that's 1-0. Looking for a second with 4 minutes left, Kyohei Noboritsato plays in a nice ball with his left foot. Akihiro Ienaga has his chance saved. Their final chance came in the 90th minute, but Ienaga's chip tipped over the bar by Park Il-kyu, 1-0 instead. Finally, with a point in their pocket, Yokohama would be hoping to go one better and secure their first league victory of the season. But they were up against an unbeaten Sanfrecce Hiroshima, and that first win would probably continue to be elusive. Here's Mark Richmond.
Mogami. Lovely touch by Asano. Asano is available. Asano! What a goal! Absolutely superb. But the build-up for it as well was eye-catching. Yuya Asano very much at the heart of it. And that finish with aplomb to give Sanfrecce Hiroshima a deserved lead at the Mitsuzawa Stadium. This was it. That was nice. And then you had to finish it as well. No use having a pretty face without the end product. That one had everything in it. Kawabe it was. Just rolled it into space for him to say, you set it up, young man. Now show us how to finish. Second of the season for Yuya Asano. Total lack of belief, especially in that pass back as well. Minami just finally getting his foot onto the ball. This should be number 2. It's easily swamped and gobbled up by Yuya Asano, who gets his double. Mistake by Iwatake. And you'd have to say the goalkeeper could have just come straight up to it, slid into the ball and cleared, because there wasn't much belief being shown by the Sanfrecce Hiroshima front line in trying to get at the end of it. Minami hesitated, loads of hesitation at the back for Yokohama, and they paid a heavy price. That wasn't the best of balls, but this is where the goalkeeper's just got to come and slide his, put his laces through it. Minami, though, hesitated there, right over here. Just slide and put your foot through it. Instead, he hesitated. He waited for Vieira to make his first move. The Brazilian got out of the way. Minami, with only a half clearance into the path of Asano, and with his ability and the way that he dispatched the first goal, this was easy pickings for him. He is 2-footed, I've seen him take strikes with his right foot as well into the back of the net. Will be Morishima. Into the ball, which did its job. It's come out to Shibasaki! Brilliantly placed into the back of the net. It might only be 40 minutes, but you'd have to say this probably is game over. Sanfrecce Hiroshima hardly concede a goal. Shimotaira's side hardly score more than once. And now they need 3 in the bag to get right back into this game. The composure of the veteran, Kosei Shibasaki, planted it into the back of the net. Had the presence of mind to take a first touch and then spot the goalkeeper out of position. And that's goal number 3. So it's a shot that came right through from Morishima. Took a couple of deflections, and you'd have to say well done by Minami. Had to react very quickly to that strike by Morishima. Chance here for another. Itching to get his first of the season. Really put some power, drive and juice behind that ball. Ibasaki, Nogami, a little late in the challenge, but still manages to win the ball. Santos! Oh, that would have been some goal. That would have been a goal. Yokohama now with Ogawa. On target at least. The first of the match. Easily fielded by Osako. It's a spate of mediocrity which they showed their fans in that first half. Shibasaki. Still Shibasaki is trying to set for Junior Santos. Junior Santos! Straight at the goalkeeper. Higashi. Shibasaki exchanging passes with Ezekiel. Still Shibasaki. That's a clever cross. Space opening up for Kashiwa. Junior Santos! Oh, looks good from where we are. And this was a walk in the park of the NHK Spring Mitsuzawa Football Stadium. Final score then, Yokohama FC 0, Sanfrecce Hiroshima 3.
So Sanfrecce maintain their unbeaten streak with a comprehensive away win. Another side looking to continue their own undefeated run is up next. Find out who when we come back. We're back with you on the J1 League Goal Zone. These are all your top highlights from Japan's First Division. Halfway through all the action from round 8, time to check in on second place Grampus, who made a trip to the city of Hiratsuka. Nagoya's 100% record fell over the weekend, and they would be looking to bounce back immediately as they travel to play Shonan, the hosts having won only 1 game so far. A 7th minute cross found Nagoya's Yuki Soma, his header though, tame enough to be saved easily by Kosei Tano. Midway through the first half, and Mateus tried a dipping shot from long distance, parried away by the keeper. At the other end of the field, 5 minutes later, Shuto Machino must score! And things didn't get any better for Shonan. 2 minutes before the break, Hidetoshi Miyuki was shown a second yellow, and they were down to 10 men. Into the second half, and some confusion at the near post meant that the score remained goalless. And finally, more near post action in the 84th minute. Naoki Maeda's cross finds Ryogo Yamasaki, who couldn't put the ball on target. The next 2 teams on show had been inconsistent at best this season, with little to separate them sitting in mid-table. Shimizu, still looking for a win at home, would be looking to take advantage of Urawa's fragile backline. It wasn't until the 40th minute that we saw the first goal. Takuya Iwanami rising high to meet the corner, and that's 1-0 to Urawa. Into the second half, and Thiago Santana's shot finds the side netting, while Yuito Suzuki's effort was denied by the goalkeeper. Urawa though were far more clinical. Atsuki Ito's ball finds Kenyu Sugimoto, and what a finish that is. 2-0 to the visitors. Having played only 2 games so far, Gamba Osaka was still searching for their first win of the campaign. They were at home to host an Avispa side who'd proven difficult to beat on their travels, with no losses on the road so far. 13 minutes in and Gamba's Leandro Pereira taking advantage of some very hesitant defending, the goalkeeper coming to Avispa's rescue. Avispa's Masato Yuzawa with a very teasing cross towards the near post. Daiki Watari couldn't quite get his foot to it. Late on in the first half, and Takashi Usami's stinging shot palmed over the bar by Masaki Murakami. Just after the hour mark, and Yuzawa does well to retrieve the ball. His cross finds Watari, his header unchallenged, but he couldn't direct it on target. A late chance for the winner fell to Gamba, but Patrick couldn't quite get enough on the ball. This one ended 0-0. Kobe made it 2 straight victories and had shown to be clinical up front, having scored 12 goals so far. Oita were coming off the back of 3 losses, and it would seem unlikely that the visitors could get anything from this one. And as expected, it only took 11 minutes for the home team to score. Hotaro Yamaguchi's ball in, Kyogo Furuhashi with the header. But they were nearly punished for an error 7 minutes before the break. Good work from Rei Matsumoto. Arata Watanabe's shot crashing onto the crossbar. 3 minutes into the second half, Yuta Goke's header just wide. Good work from Asahi Masuyama to beat the offside trap. He finds Yamaguchi, who can't keep his effort down. 7 minutes left and Oita looking for that equaliser. The ball comes in from Kenta Inui and an important interception from the goalkeeper Daiya Maikawa. 1-0 it finished, and that's 3 wins in a row for Vissel Kobe. New Boys Tokushima came into this match on a high following their win over S Pulse last weekend, and they'd be relieved to face a Vegalta defence who conceded 18 goals over 5 straight losses. A dangerous early ball played in by Shiryu Fujiwara, but cleared by the Vegalta defence. 6 minutes later, and a progressive touch from Takuma Nishimura takes the ball forward, but he scuffs his shot beyond the far post. 22 minutes in, Takeru Kishimoto gets his head to the corner and a superb reflex save from Jakub Sloik. From the resulting corner, Kishimoto gets his head to the ball again, this time cleared off the line by Rikiya Uehara. That led to a third corner, Sloik performing miracles once more, but Kishimoto finally picked out a spot and put his side ahead. Vortis were looking to double their lead 5 minutes later, and Kishimoto was at the heart of things again, this time his flick going wide of the far post. In an effort to level things just before the break, Nishimura's shot looked as if it was going in, but tipped wide by the goalkeeper. And the visitors' quest for an equaliser didn't come off in the second half either. Chihiro Kato's header drifting beyond the far post, 1-0 to the home team. A late goal in Yokohama snatched an important win for the Marinos over Cerezo. Kashima scored their second win of the season, and a goal was enough for Kawasaki to edge out Sagan. Nagoya held to a goalless draw by Tenman Shonan. Another draw for Gamba this time, while Kobe managed their third win in a row against Oita. Another draw for Nagoya means they lost more points in their attempt to chase down the leaders. The gap is now 5 points, they still have a game in hand. Kobe's 3-game winning streak most certainly paid off, bumping them up into third. Sanfrecce are also progressing well in their chase, taking fourth among a very tight pack. A second straight win gave Urawa the chance to separate them from the bottom, with Kashima slowly making the climb upwards too. Yokohama wasted no time in dropping back to the bottom of the pile though, with their old friend Vegalta keeping them company. That's another week of football in the bag, but don't leave your seats for too long. We'll be back again before you know it. My name's Steve Dawson, and we'll see you next time.